The storm has passed, but the floodwaters are rising. It's here. The moment you've been waiting for has arrived, but don't breathe too easily yet. Mercury is finally direct. The fog is lifting, but what's coming next is not what you expect. If you thought the chaos was over, think again. This is just the beginning. Imagine being trapped in a box, screaming for help, but no one hears you. For the past few weeks, it probably felt like your voice was behind glass, your words and truth silenced. Every conversation felt off, your instincts turned against you, and when you tried to explain, it was as if the universe itself was blocking you. That wasn't just bad luck. That was Mercury retrograde playing its tricks, forcing you to turn inward when you wanted to break free. Now, the silence is breaking. Your voice is returning, louder and clearer than ever before. People everywhere are feeling an urgent need to speak, to confess, to make up for lost time. It's like a pressure cooker finally letting off steam. But here's the catch. What comes out won't be pretty. Some of it will feel like an explosion. Words you've been holding back for months will spill, and with them, there will be consequences. Emotional whiplash, burned bridges, reactions you didn't see coming. The stakes are higher than ever before. Here's the thing, what you say now will not just be heard, it will echo. If you're spiritually awake, stay sharp. Every word, every action will carry weight. And trust me, you won't want to miss this moment. Drop the number 77 in the comments to claim your power in this transformation. Hit the like button and subscribe to stay ahead. We're diving deep into the spiritual shift happening right now, and you don't want to be left behind. The question is, are you ready to face the storm that's coming? Because the real test is just about to begin. Stay with me. Number 1. Why everything feels overwhelmingly intense right now. And here you are, suddenly overwhelmed by the smallest sounds, feeling drained in crowded places, or feeling a strange need to avoid certain people you've always been around. It's like you've just woken up from a deep slumber, but the world feels too loud, too bright, too much. If this sounds like you, know that it's not random. There's a very specific reason why your sensitivity has shot up, and it's all tied to the spiritual shifts happening right now. Before we dive deeper, let's pause for a moment and think. What if I told you that just because Mercury retrograde is over, the game isn't finished? The trickster planet isn't done with you just yet. It's like when a storm has passed, but the floodwaters are still rising, and you're left trying to navigate through the aftermath. You think it's safe, but there's more to come. Mercury may have gone direct, but this is not the time to relax completely. Mercury doesn't just exit quietly, it lingers. It's the calm before the final test, the echo of the storm that still has something to say. Right now, Mercury is standing in front of you like a cosmic gatekeeper, holding up a mirror and asking a simple yet profound question. Did you really evolve, or are you just pretending? Think of it like a teacher who doesn't ask if you studied, but challenges you with a pop quiz, one that will reveal if you actually absorbed the lessons, or if you've been skating by with surface-level answers. For some, it might feel like a weight has been lifted overnight. Words flow again, communication clears up, and suddenly things start to make sense. The fog is gone, and everything feels smooth. But for others, it's as if you've been thrown into a sudden storm again. A miscommunication that blindsides you, a delay that shows up out of nowhere, or a trigger that makes you question everything. Why does this happen now? Because Mercury, in its final move, wants to know, did you truly learn patience? Or were you just holding it in, waiting to explode? Did you uncover inner peace, or are you still pretending to be someone you're not, hiding behind the same mask you wore just a few weeks ago? This isn't just a random event. This is your spiritual audit. A deep, cosmic check-in to see if you've really aligned with your true self. You're being scanned for truth, integrity, and real growth. It's like a final exam in a class you've been taking, but this test is not about memorizing facts. It's about proving that you've learned and transformed. If you fail, things could spiral again, and Mercury's shadow might return in ways you didn't expect. It's like you thought the storm had passed, but now you're standing in the aftermath, trying to make sense of the debris. The final trick Mercury plays is to reveal to you the areas you've still been hiding from, the parts of your growth you haven't fully embraced yet. So, if you feel unusually sensitive, it's because your energy is shifting. The things that once didn't bother you are now magnified, and what's causing that discomfort is not the noise around you, but the noise inside. Your spirit is recalibrating. It's almost like you've been upgraded to a new frequency, and the world around you doesn't seem to fit anymore. The conversations you used to have don't feel the same, and the environments you once thrived in now feel heavy. But here's the truth. This sensitivity is actually a sign that you are changing. You're no longer operating at the same level. Your energy is now vibrating at a higher frequency, and as you do, you're picking up on everything that no longer matches your growth. So, what do you do now? Do you retreat back into the old patterns, pretending like nothing has changed? Or do you face this final test with awareness, understanding that this overwhelming intensity is part of your spiritual evolution? The answer lies in how you choose to move through this moment. It's not just a test of patience, it's a test of your authenticity and your willingness to step into the new version of yourself. Number 2, the spiritual shockwave of clarity. And now brace yourself. Something truly unexpected is coming your way. It's as if the universe is about to release an invisible wave that will hit your energy field, and it's not something you'll be able to ignore. For the past few weeks, your mind may have felt trapped in a maze, confusion, doubt, overthinking, and no clear path forward. You took one step forward, only to find yourself moving 3 steps sideways. It was like trying to navigate through a thick fog, where even your own voice seemed lost. That was the grip of Mercury retrograde. It clouded your mind, making everything feel uncertain. But here's the shift. That fog is beginning to lift. What seemed confusing and unclear is starting to clear up, but what's on the other side is far more intense than simple clarity. You're about to experience what can only be described as a spiritual shockwave. A sudden surge of insight, as if the universe is sending you an electric jolt of understanding. Ideas will hit you like lightning strikes, fast, sharp, and undeniable. Epiphanies will tear through your confusion like a hot knife through butter, and things that once seemed impossible to grasp will suddenly make perfect sense. This is when the divine downloads start flowing in, and they won't come slowly. They'll come in waves, bold business ideas, flashes of creative inspiration, decisions you've been putting off for months, or even a sudden urge to change direction completely. It will feel like receiving a flood of mail that was held back during a storm, and now it's rushing to you all at once. It's not random. These moments of clarity are being delivered directly from the universe, and they're exactly what you've been waiting for. If you feel an impulse to write, to create, to say yes to something big, or even walk away from something that's been holding you back, don't ignore it. That's not just a passing whim, that's your cosmic green light. It's the universe telling you, now is the time. Clarity doesn't tiptoe in quietly, it comes in like a roaring wave. But remember, clarity without action is just noise. You can't wait around hoping it will stay forever. This window of opportunity won't stay open for long. You must act quickly before doubt returns, disguised as logic, trying to hold you back. So, be bold, trust in the clarity that's coming, and take the leap. The universe has set the stage for your next big move. Don't miss it. Number 3. The universe is responding to your calls. And right now, you're not the only one making moves. Something or someone is already on its way to you, drawn by the energy you've been sending out. Think about it. Every complaint you whispered into the night, every tear you shed in frustration, every prayer or journal entry where you begged for clarity, they've all been heard. Those cries you thought were just your own were never really just words. They were spells cast into the universe, reaching out for something more. Mercury retrograde may have been a time of inner turmoil, but it also served as your confession booth. You may have felt alone, unsure, or stuck, but that was the universe's way of listening in, collecting your energy, and preparing for this moment. Now that the retrograde has ended, don't think the universe has forgotten about you. It's answering you, but not in the way you might expect. The answers won't come in words. They'll come in the form of reflections, signs, offers, endings, and unexpected encounters. Maybe you'll hear a message in a song that hits you right in the heart, or an ex will appear out of nowhere with words that you weren't prepared for. Perhaps a job offer you forgot you even applied for will show up, or a truth will be revealed to you that shakes you to your core. These are the echoes of your energy coming back. What you've been sending out is now making its way back to you. This is the moment when karma, in all its forms, finds its voice and speaks back to you. For some, this will feel like confirmation that you're on the right path. It will be a sign that you've been doing the work and the universe is giving you a nod of approval. But for others, you might experience something more jarring, a cosmic correction, an uncomfortable truth that you didn't want to hear but desperately needed. This isn't a punishment, and it's not a reward either. It's simply a mirror. The energy you've been sending out is now being reflected back to you, and with Mercury's fog lifted, it's clearer than ever. But here's the catch. What if the signs don't look the way you expected? What if the answer you receive doesn't fit the form you thought it would? That's when you need to pay attention more closely. The universe is always communicating, but sometimes its messages come disguised in ways that only those who are truly paying attention can recognize. The question is, will you be ready for it? Number 4. The hidden energies around you now. And now the shift is undeniable. Mercury has stationed direct, and your energy field is no longer in hiding. During retrograde, you were like a seed in the soil, cocooned inward, processing and reflecting. You detached from the noise, retreating to find clarity within. But now, the spiritual volume has been turned up, and it's as if the world is suddenly vibrating at a frequency that feels way too intense. Every room you walk into seems too loud, every conversation feels overwhelming, and being around others might feel like your nervous system is stretched to its breaking point. You might find yourself retreating from social situations, feeling like you just can't handle the energy around you. But here's the thing. You're not antisocial, and you're definitely not broken. What you're experiencing is a powerful recalibration of your energy. Your system has been upgraded, and with it, your energetic frequency has shifted. It's like your body is now tuned to a higher vibration. When you step into environments that are still operating at your old frequency, your body feels it before your mind can even process it. You might start to feel anxious or uncomfortable in places you once felt at ease. That feeling of discomfort is not a sign of something being wrong. It's your energy saying, "I don't belong here anymore." This heightened sensitivity to the world around you is not a setback. It's a sign of your growth. You're no longer available for shallow, performative conversations or draining connections disguised as small talk. Your energy has upgraded, and it knows what's worth keeping close. You've changed on a deep level, and your aura reflects that change. As the days pass, this sensitivity may only intensify. You might begin to notice that certain people, environments, even songs or smells feel off, like they no longer match the energy you're carrying. What's happening now isn't something you consciously told the world. It's not a conversation you had with anyone. Your energy is speaking for you. Your inner transformation is radiating outward, and not everyone around you is ready to accept that change. Some people might feel confused or unsettled by your new frequency, and that's okay. You didn't ask for permission to grow, you just did. And as you continue to evolve, you'll attract the energy that aligns with your new vibration, leaving behind what no longer serves you. So, if things feel off, it's not a sign of regression. It's a confirmation that you've outgrown what once was. Trust this process. Your energy is telling you exactly where you need to be. Number 5. Final words. Walking in alignment. Spiritual growth isn't always loud, but it has its side effects. One of those effects is loss. It's not always dramatic or chaotic, but it's a quiet shedding of roles, connections, and dynamics that once gave you a sense of safety. This is sacred. It's proof that you've leveled up, and it's time to move forward. Mercury is now direct, and so is your path. The grace period is over, and the universe isn't whispering anymore. It's calling you out. For so long, you've been asking for clarity, waiting for signs, holding on to ideas like they were secrets you weren't ready to let go of. But here's the hard truth. That hesitation, that fog, that silence, it was never meant to protect you. It was simply a holding space, a moment for you to recalibrate. And now the door is open. No more hiding behind the excuse of, "I'm still figuring it out." The path is already unfolding in front of you. It's in the impulse you've been ignoring, the invitation you brushed off, the idea that keeps tugging at you when the world is quiet. Mercury going direct doesn't just clear communication. It clears your path and brings everything back into alignment. And alignment doesn't wait for you to feel comfortable. It demands that you move with intention, with direction, and with the deep knowing that this moment, this exact moment, is meant for those ready to stop waiting for perfect conditions. The time to start building the life you've always envisioned is now. If you're still watching, thank you for your time. If you enjoyed this content and want more, please subscribe. Your support means the world. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and until next time, take care and stay aligned.